Hi, thank you so much for your attention. This is Academic IELTS. In this lecture, I will discuss briefly about the punctuation marks signs. Actually, this is the extremely important in a sense. It will enhance your writing ability to get good marks. I will briefly discuss about the punctuation sign or marks, and every marks have their different meanings. It will help as well your reading sections because you can understand the meanings very easily. Now punctuation have different types of sign. The first thing is full stop or the period. Full stop is normally called in British languages, they normally call this sign as a full stop. In American English they said period, time period. Normally time period have two sections. One is imperative type time period and declarative sentence. When you use full stop, this is the main questions. Very easy. When the sentence finished their idea, you have to use full stop. This is the end of the sentence, end of any particular talk, particular idea, particular emotions. Let's look to the examples. Here you can see, please don't feed the animals. This is imperative sentence, and we use here a imperative time period. Now let me know what time your flight arrives. This two sentence is imperative sentence, and this is called imperative time period. Declarative sentence, I teach English. This is the opinion type. Here you can use full stop. If it rains tomorrow, I will bring my umbrella. Full stop. Now where normally it use, it can be a simple sentence, I got there early. The idea is finished, you can use full stop. Now the comma. To separate the sentence we normally use comma. Now look at the example. Here their house has 2 bedrooms, comma, a large living room, comma, two bathroom and a terrace, full stop. Each of the part have different ideas, so we have to use a comma to pause that. That means their house has a two bedrooms, a large living room, 2 bathrooms and a terrace. You can use a comma before and this punctuation mark, no problem. These are the 2 examples. You can see this. Now use comma before punctuation mark. All the things are used as a linker, or you can use this conjunction and, but, so, or. Use comma every time. You should use comma before this word. You can ask her, comma, but I don't think she will be agree. Here we use comma before but. So this is one example where we should use comma. You can also use something which is non-essential information. We can use comma before any non-essential information. Excluding them, the meaning is correct. Example, apparently he has been suffering from the depression for several years. This apparently have no meaning individually, and if we don't use this apparently, the rest of the sentence have their own meaning. it will not affected by the apparently. So you can use this comma before this word. Now the colon normally used to explanations or details introducing the example. Like here you can see the example, I can promise you one thing, colon. That means now I am explaining the what I promise you. You won't regret your decisions. This is the explanation. So here this colon is used for the explanation. Semicolon normally used, it will use the end of a full sentence. Extremely important thing is you have to be very careful before and after. The idea and the ideas before and after is connected. That means semicolon before, semicolon after, the two ideas will be connected by using this sign. Now look to the example. He is so stubborn, semicolon. It's impossible to convince him to change his idea even a little. This sign actually complete the two ideas. It actually join the two sentences. You can use the linkers in this semicolon instead of these semicolon marks. However, the meaning of the final meaning will be the same. Now the hyphens normally used in compound adjectives, like it's a 6-hour flight to Mumbai. Here 6-hour used as a compound adjective. Then compound word with numbers. They have a 3-year-old daughter. This 3-year-old daughter used as compound words with numbers. The hyphens also use as a prefix. Here you can see prefix. His ex-wife was promoted and is now his direct manager. Prefix with proper nouns and numbers. This is the examples of that. Compound numbers and fractions. This is the example. Extremely easy, but you have to be careful to use this. Dashes. Normally we use dashes very lightly, but we have to be careful in a sense. There are two types of dashes. Dashes normally used to add extra informations in the sentence, and there will be two dashes I already mentioned. One is M dashes, one is N dash. M dash means after like this. That means you are not allowed to give any space before this dash. That means there is no gap before and after the dash. It might be long. And there is another type of dashes that is called N dashes. You have to give some space before the dashes. That means dash, some space, then dash, like this. This is normally used when we use comma. This is the example. The number of stars in the Milky Way, dash or comma. You can use dash or also comma, including many which are undeclarable, is estimated to be over 40 billion. You can use dash or comma in this word. Speech mark, quoting what something said. We normally use this as quoted something, quoted some word, quoted someone's speech or some important things. Here is the example. He stood up and said, "I would not do it if you paid me $1 million, no dollars." You can use these space marks after the full stop or before the full stop. Normally we use speech marks to express irony, sarcasm. Here you can see this irony. Paying 100 euro for luxury economy was not a good idea. That means it shows clear the irony. If you give 100 euro for some luxury economy, it will not a good idea. This is actually to express the irony. Now the last one, here you can see parenthesis. This sign is normally used to express non-essential informations. Here you can see the example. Shakespeare, April 1564, was one of the most famous poet. That means he born April 1564. This is not extremely important or any essential information, but if you add something more, you can use this sign to express yourself. So this is the this is all about the punctuation mark. I will upload these papers as a PDF file. You can download these things, don't worry, and print it yourself, and it will help you to understand the actual meaning of punctuation marks, where you should use this word, use this sign, and if you properly use this sign in your writing sections, it will enhance your ability to get your desired marks, and it will show clearly, it will show your examiner clearly that you are most intelligent, or you are more capable, and you have to get good, you have that ability to get good band score. So this is the end of writing punctuation. Thank you so much.